Did the Figureland family commission for those giant bridges to be built? You see, in volume 111 of the SBS, we learn that there are many giant bridges around the world. We have Tequila Wolf, the place where Robin was sent, Vodka Wolf, Rum Wolf, and Bourbon Wolf. The idea that I've been hearing going around is that what if the Figureland family commissioned these bridges to be built for some purpose? The reason why I think this is the case is because we just did a video discussing how Shanks, as well as his family and his crew, all seem to have a weird alcohol theme attached to them. What I didn't mention, however, is that his first mate as well, Ben Beckman, has an alcohol pun to him because Ben Beckman could get his name from Beckman Vineyards, which is a vineyard in the United States, specifically California's Santa Barbara County. So with that being said, I could believe that the Figureland family has something to do with those bridges because throughout the story, starting with Garling and trickling down to Shamrock and presumably Shanks, the Figureland family seem to have a very large pool in the politics of Marijois, as we see Figureland Garland, before he was a Five Elders Council member, he was the captain of the Holy Knights, and we see him crucifying a fellow celestial dragon in Don Quixote Miosgard. So it's quite interesting that presumably for a very long time, the Figureland family has had a great pool in Marijois. So I could believe that perhaps long ago, perhaps the grandfather of Garling, or even further on, commissioned these bridges around the world to be built for some sort of purpose. The only caveat to this is that the Figureland family seems to have a theme of three. For example, a shamrock is a clover with three leaves. Shamrock himself has a sword with the power of Cerberus. Cerberus is a three-headed dog. And then Shanks has three scars over his eye. However, in chapter 1152, we see that Shanks has a very peculiar tattoo on his arm, and said arm has some sort of cross encircled by a ring. Therefore, if this is a mark of the Abyss mark has a theme of 4 to it. So perhaps 4 means something after all. Perhaps the point is to make a giant X or a giant cross that spans over the world. But with that being said, give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Polypede. What's it?